Now, more stories from the African scene. Cameroon is rolling out the world's first routine vaccine program against malaria in a global fight projected to save thousands of children's lives across Africa. The World Health Organization approved RTX-Vaccine, developed by British drug maker GSK, is targeting infants in Cameroon's 42 war-affected districts. The Central African country will be the first country to administer doses through a routine immunization program following a successful pilot campaign in Kenya, Ghana, and Malawi. The rollout, due to start on Monday, which is today, was described by health officials as a milestone in the decades-long effort to curb malaria in the continent. 20 other countries aim to roll out the program this year, according to Global Vaccine Alliance, Gavi. Now, the four-dose vaccine is only about 30% effective, and protection begins to fade after several months. Egyptian President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi has said a deal granting Ethiopia maritime access through Somaliland is acceptable to no one. Speaking in Cairo next to Somalia's President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud, Mr. Sisi said Egypt would not allow Somalia's security to be jeopardized. Sisi added that Egypt is unwavering in its support for their brothers, and if they are called upon, they will not hesitate to act. However, on Sunday, Ethiopia's National Security Affairs Advisor, Redwan Hussein, said the contentious Red Sea access deal was meant for cooperation and partnership and is not an annexation or assumption of sovereignty over the territory of any state. In a statement on X, Hussein said Ethiopia and Somalia are not just neighbors who share a border, but they are fraternal nations sharing a common language, culture, and people. Another foreign scene, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis has dropped out of the 2024 presidential race and endorsed Donald Trump. He quit ahead of the Republican primary election in New Hampshire, where he was polling in the single digits. Now, DeSantis was once considered a strong contender for the party's nomination, but on Sunday he said he did not have a clear path to victory. Nikki Haley, Trump's last remaining challenger, said she was the only one able to beat U.S. President Joe Biden. Haley will go head-to-head with Trump in New Hampshire on Tuesday, the second in a series of state-by-state contests to pick a Republican nominee for the November general election. In a nearly 5-minute-long video on X, released on Sunday afternoon, DeSantis said his campaign had left it all out on the field. And more than 25,000 people have now been killed in Gaza during Israel's offensive there, according to Army's World Health Ministry. It said there had been 178 deaths in the last 24 hours, making it one of the deadliest days in the war so far. As fighting continued, Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu again rejected creating a Palestinian state. The White House said the U.S. and Israel clearly see things differently when it comes to a two-state solution. Israel began its offensive following the 7th October attack, in which Hamas fighters killed 1,300 people in the southern Israel and took more than 240 hostage. In its first public account of the October assault, published on Sunday, Hamas described it as a necessary step against the Israeli occupation of the Palestinian territories and a way to secure the release of Palestinian prisoners.